LNG TV, the official media channel partner for Gastech 2021.
Well, I'd now like to introduce you to Togrul Kocharli. Togrul is the Chief Project Officer and oversees SOCARs finance and development projects, leading a team exploring and executing investment opportunities globally, a busy man. Now, let's talk about the Malta LNG-To-Power project. That was an interesting one for SOCAR. Give me a little bit of an overview, a reminder of the project.
So, thanks, Ali. Back in 2013, SOCAR with a couple of its partners won a tender to convert Malta's diesel and HFO-based power generation into natural gas. We've done that by putting together basically a system where there would be a floating storage and onshore regasification and a power plant, a brand new CCGT power plant burning cleaner form of conventional fuel, natural gas. We put that project online in 2 years, which we think is a fantastic achievement. We are very happy with how the project has been developed. We're very happy with how the project has been performing. Over the last 3 years of its operation, the project has consistently and reliably produced electricity and supplied it into the Maltese grid, bringing down the prices in Malta, contributing significantly to the cleaner air in this fantastic location, and overall we think it's a major push towards overall European goals of decarbonizing its electricity generation.
It's been a success, but as Chief Project Officer, explain a bit more about your responsibilities and specifically why SOCAR Trading wanted to invest in a project like Malta.
We are, as SOCAR, our parent company. So as you probably understand, you're talking to a company called SOCAR Trading, which is a 100% subsidiary of SOCAR, state-owned company of Azerbaijan. State-owned company of Azerbaijan, along with its partners, is a major producer of natural gas in the Caspian region. The natural gas, starting in 2020, is flowing into the European markets, originally into Turkey and now into Greece and Italy, bringing the natural gas resources of the Caspian Sea into Europe. We definitely understand as a trading company, as a commodities trader, that LNG markets and natural gas markets are very closely interconnected. So we needed to make a step into LNG markets to coincide with our presence in the natural gas markets. And the way to do it, there were two ways to do it. Either we would invest in liquefaction, and we, as already a producer of natural gas, we've invested almost 40 billion in the infrastructure based on pipelines to bring natural gas to Europe. We chose not to go into the liquefaction space, but rather to go in the regasification space. So regasification means the terminals which would accept LNG rather than send them out. So we chose that way to go in. We started scouting the universe for projects. The project in Malta came to our attention, and along with our partners, we went for it.
And following Malta, SOCAR Trading said publicly that it was looking at a major push into more LNG-to-power projects. How do you view the potential for these projects, and what other types of projects are you looking for?
So, yeah, the model which was developed in Malta, and by the way, the first LNG-to-power project in Europe, we think it's a great success, and this is something that we've been showing all around the world to other, cost and environmentally conscious counterparties. We've probably, taken at least 10 government delegations from all over the world to Malta to show them on the example of the EGM, which is the name of the project, how it can be done. And we think that this type of model works for many other locations which are deprived of direct access to natural gas. We're actively working on it. We see a lot of activity now coming from our peers in this industry. We were one of the first ones to do it. We have a very, extensive pipeline of future projects. We publicly mentioned our activities in the West African coast, on Ivory Coast. The project there might have been changing, but we're still very much committed to Ivory Coast. We think it's a fantastic country to do business in. We're looking very closely at South Africa. We think South Africa, with its history of coal-based generation, is a prime candidate to convert into natural gas, and LNG should be the fuel which should power this transition. And so we're very actively looking at the African region. On the Asian region, we've mentioned Sri Lanka. It's a smaller scale project, but we're very committed to that project as well. So yeah, we have a big team, and we are we think that the know-how that we've developed, as well as with our LNG trading capabilities and prowess, can deliver fantastic solutions to the customers.
Obviously, the timing is crucial, and is the timing right at the moment?
Look, the good thing about LNG-To-Power and LNG-to-gas projects is that you don't look short-term. You look at 10, 15, 20 years, because that's usually the type of contracts that underpin the power production. You know, the power producers would not invest massive resources needed for generating electricity for a 1 or 2 year project. They go for 15, 20 year PPAs. Our project in Malta is 18-year project, by the way. So when you start looking at the LNG market on a longer term perspective, yes, the timing is right. The timing continues to be right. We know there is a kind of a squeeze right now on the supply, and the demand is really outstripping the supply. But we think it's a temporary phenomena. So when we discuss the projects, we talk on a long-term basis, and then we can offer the prices to the customers which are consistent with the overall gas offering, and uncompetitive versus HFO and coal.
Some exciting projects to look forward to. Thank you so much for talking to us. Enjoy the rest of Gastech, and good luck with everything with SOCAR.
Pleasure meeting you. Thank you very much. Thank you.